There comes a quiet moment in the early morning when many seniors pause before getting out of bed, feeling that familiar stiffness in the knees or the dull worry that today's steps might feel just a little harder than yesterday's. And it's in that moment, when the world is still soft and your breath is still calm, that the fear of losing mobility whispers the loudest, reminding you how much you want to keep walking without hesitation, without wincing, without feeling like your own body is slowing down the life you still want to live. And it's perfectly natural to feel that mix of frustration and longing because our joints, especially the knees, carry years of memories, responsibilities, and weight, and eventually they ask for gentler care than we were taught to give them. But the comforting truth is that the morning, this quiet slice of the day, holds a kind of healing power we often overlook. Because the first few minutes after waking are when your joints are the most receptive, when the stiffness you feel isn't a sign of damage, but simply a reminder that your cartilage has been resting without movement, that the synovial fluid, the natural lubrication inside your joints, needs a soft, intentional wake-up call. And when we understand this from a calm, scientific perspective, it becomes clear that knee pain in the morning isn't a failure of the body, but a message, a simple explanation wrapped in sensation, telling you that circulation, warmth, and movement are the keys to unlocking comfort again. And one natural remedy, both wonderfully gentle and surprisingly effective, is a small daily habit called the warm water knee awakening, a practice that elders in many cultures have trusted for generations because it blends warmth, breath, and slow movement in a way that nourishes the joints from the inside out, helping the knees feel looser, stronger, and more reliable throughout the day. To begin, all you need is a warm cup of water, comfortable, not too hot, held between your palms while you sit at the edge of your bed with your feet flat on the floor. And before you drink it, you let your hands rest on your knees so the warmth transfers slowly through the skin, easing the stiffness in a way that feels almost like a gentle morning greeting to your joints. And after about 30 seconds, you sip the water slowly, allowing the warmth to travel through your core, encouraging your blood vessels to relax and your circulation to flow more freely down to your knees and legs. Once you finish drinking, place both hands again on your knees, close your eyes if you'd like, and make 10 slow circles with each knee, not forcing anything, not pushing past a point of comfort, just guiding your joints in smooth, patient movements that tell your cartilage and connective tissues that it's time to wake up, time to soften, time to support you. This simple combination of warmth from the outside, warmth from the inside, and gentle circular motion signals your body to increase synovial fluid production, which is like adding fresh oil to a stiff hinge, not instantly magical but steadily effective. And if you repeat this every morning, especially before standing or walking, you may notice within just a few days that your knees feel smoother, less resistant, more prepared to carry you through the day. Many seniors describe a lightness, a sense of gliding rather than shuffling, and even a gentle warmth lingering around the joints for an hour or two, which is simply your circulation doing its quiet, helpful work. And with repetition, the benefits tend to grow, because habits built on warmth and movement create consistency, and consistency creates comfort, and comfort creates confidence, especially when stepping out of bed used to feel like stepping into a day of uncertainty. So give yourself permission to trust this small ritual, to let it become your personal morning companion, because it requires no special equipment, no long preparation, no strain, just a few peaceful minutes that belong to you and your healing. Imagine beginning your day with less fear of that first step, with a sense of relief replacing the tension you once braced yourself for, with your knees responding to movement not with resistance, but with cooperation. And imagine how that shift, as small as it seems, can ripple through your morning and into the rest of your day, making walks feel more natural, stairs feel less intimidating, and simple routines like gardening, stretching, or cooking feel more joyful again. Little by little, your knees learn that movement doesn't have to be painful, and your mind learns that aging doesn't mean giving up the comfort you deserve. And as you continue this warm water knee awakening each day, let yourself appreciate the moment it gives you, the calmness of sitting quietly, the gentle warmth seeping into your joints, the slow circles reminding your body that you are still capable, still resilient, still moving forward. And let that awareness become its own kind of medicine, one that nourishes not just your knees but your confidence, your patience, and your gratitude for the body that has carried you this far. Because every morning is a new chance, a new beginning, a new opportunity to care for yourself in simple, loving ways. And when you take that chance, when you give your knees that warmth, that movement, that attention, you remind yourself that even small actions can bring meaningful change. That healing does not always arrive with noise or speed, but often with softness and consistency. And as you stand up after finishing the routine, feeling just a little steadier, a little warmer, a little more hopeful, know that this is the gentle power of taking care of your body with respect rather than force, with understanding rather than frustration, with gratitude rather than fear. And may each morning, as you repeat this ritual, bring you not only stronger joints and easier steps, but also a deeper appreciation for the way your body responds to kindness, reminding you that no matter your age, you are still capable of nurturing strength, still worthy of comfort, and still moving toward days filled with mobility, peace, and quiet confidence.